everyone, welcome back to Eden. How are you all doing? So we have been discussing about identifying adjectives in the previous class. Okay, so today also we'll be continuing with the same thing, but before we proceed, please do like, share and subscribe. So what does identifying adjectives is? We have been seeing, like we have seen in the previous video, that by adding or by seeing at the suffixes. So what exactly is at the end of the word? We are able to identify what type of word it is, whether it is an adjective or not. Now we will be seeing some words which are prefixes. Prefix means, I told you already, it is a word or which is added in front of a word. So in order to change it completely. So here when we are adding prefixes like these, the word meaning will completely change. That is, the sentence will completely be transformed into a negative form. Okay, so the positive form will completely change into negative by adding prefixes, and these prefixes added words are also adjectives. Like if I say fair, fair is a positive, it's a fair deal. If I say it's a fair deal, so this fair is talking about the deal, which is an adjective. Okay, so here it is positive, it's a good deal. But if I add a prefix, it's an unfair deal. It's an unfair deal. The meaning completely changes. Okay, the word meaning completely changes, giving us a negative information that it is not a good deal. It is not at all worthy. It is not at all correct. It is an unfair thing. So when you are adding prefixes to these words, they will change the sentence to negative form. So they are also adjectives. So when it is prefix, when it is added, like fair will become unfair, like happy will become unhappy, and sure, I'm unsure of what is going to happen next. Okay, I'm unsure. So I'm sure this thing will happen, but I'm unsure. So that is unsure is again an adjective. Similarly, prefix with in. You can think of words with in, like active, inactive, appropriate, inappropriate. Okay, so these are all adjectives. Inappropriate talk. Inappropriate talk. This is not what you are supposed to talk here. Inappropriate. This is not correct. Similarly, if I say polite, it is positive. Impolite. Impolite. Okay, similarly, impossible. If I say everything is possible, everything is possible, that is positive approach. If I am saying it is impossible to do, it is completely impossible. It is not at all possible. Impossible means not at all possible, right? Similarly, ill, a prefix ill, like something is legal, means something is according to the law, going according to the rules, that is legal. If something is going against the law, against the rules, then it will become illegal. Okay? Similarly, someone is well educated, we call them as literates. The just opposite of that means someone who doesn't know how to study, how to read and write, that is illiterate. So here we are adding a prefix wherein the meaning is changing to a negative form, and at the same time that word is also an adjective. That is how we are identifying the adjectives. And coming to like responsible, being very responsible. He is a responsible citizen. I am talking about a citizen who is very responsible. But if I add in the beginning, if I prefix it with IR, it will become irresponsible. He is irresponsible. Just the opposite of what being responsible is. So this change in the sentence is to negative form. Similarly, what is it? Regular. Regular. And the opposite, that is, when you add a prefix, it becomes irregular. Not doing something regularly, doing it irregularly, or irregular intervals. Irregular attendance, we can say. Students not attending the classes regularly means it is being irregular, right? So all these are the prefixes to the words, to the nouns. So they are nothing but again adjectives. So you have seen about adjectives by adding prefixes and suffixes, how to identify them, right? So I hope you have understood and liked the video. Please do practice by looking around you. There are things which are around you all the time which will make you learn. You don't need to refer books or you don't need to go around. Just by sitting in a lawn or just sitting idle in some place, if you look around, you will find so many things. You can just describe them using your adjectives, right? So please do practice. Thank you.